Good morning and welcome to worship. I'm so excited to be worshiping with you today. Let's start with our greeting. The Lord be with you and also with you. Let's sing some songs of praise to our God. Let's start out with a song that's familiar to a lot of us. Jesus Loves Me. Jesus loves me, this I know, for the Bible tells me so. Little ones to him belong. They are weak, but he is strong. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. The Bible tells me so. That's one of my all-time favorites. Let's sing another one that shows how awesome our God is. Our God is an awesome God. He reigns from heaven above with wisdom, power, and love. Our God is an awesome God. Our God is an awesome God. He reigns from heaven above with wisdom, power, and love. Our God is an awesome God. And then let's sing one to remember that God is always taking care of us. He's got the whole world in his hands. 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 He's got the wind and the rain in his hands. He's got the wind and the rain in his hands. He's got the wind and the rain in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got you and me in his hands. He's got you and me in his hands. He's got you and me in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. Awesome. Now we need to remember that what Jesus wants from us more than anything is for us to give him a piece of our heart. So let's all take a minute and put a piece of our heart in the basket for Jesus. And remember that Jesus is always with us in our hearts. And now before we hear our story from Pastor Ben, let's get ourselves settled and quieted so that we're ready to hear what God has to say to us. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that God is here. Be still and know that God is here. Be still and know that God is here.
Hello, friends. Today's story is the story of Jesus' disciples seeing the real Jesus. The disciples followed Jesus everywhere he went. They knew that Jesus was their teacher. They knew that Jesus was their friend. But one day, Jesus took 3 of his disciples, Peter, James, and John, to the top of a mountain. There, suddenly, Jesus' appearance was transformed before them. And there was a bright light. And there, beside Jesus, appeared Moses and Elijah the great prophets of God. And there was a voice from heaven, the voice of God the Father. And God the Father said, "This is my Son, who I love. With him I am well pleased. Listen to him." The disciples were afraid and surprised, and they didn't quite know what to do. But they understood later that here they were seeing Jesus for who he really was, not just their teacher, not just their friend, but the Son of God, God's love and God's life come into our world. I wonder what the disciples were thinking as Jesus led them up the mountain. I wonder what it was like for the disciples to hear the voice of God the Father and to see Jesus as he truly is. What does it mean for us that Jesus is not just our teacher and not just our friend, but the Son of God, to whom we must listen?
We will now take the time to light the Christ candle. And the Christ candle reminds us that Christ is with us when we hear his word or when we hear his story. And then, as we put the Christ candle out, we know that Christ is with us wherever we are and wherever we go. So as we leave each other today, let's leave with this blessing of shalom. Shalom, my friends, shalom, my friends, shalom, shalom, till we meet again, shalom, shalom.